live action, and we have a wonderful team here. I'm back and working for this. So happening here in Mizal Cricket Stadium, Qatar, one of the finest arena to conduct cricket tournament. And we are the finest players playing in this tournament. Pro League 2020 tournament just kicked off here in style. Asian Cricket Club, Awais Malik, captain, winning the toss and elected to field first against CBCC, Zahir and his boys. Zahir then batting. None from two deliveries he faced, and Kamran off the mark in style from the very first delivery. After a short little bit of delay, just 3 deliveries, 1 runs on the board. Amir to continue. This already has created plenty of variations in that surface. The ball is drifting away from the right-hand batter. Looked like a full toss, and it's a fielder shot mid-wicket. Just not able to beat that man. It's quite start from the batting team. Zahir back on strike, and he changed his angle. Side is going over the wicket now. Amir to the right hand batter, Zahir. Chance, 1 bounce, and he survives. The second occasion we saw a batter getting a leading edge and survived. So after a brilliant start, the bowling team just got 2 runs. Another ball to go, not yet completed. Amir is too good with his variations. Mix it as deliveries really well. So far so good in the first over. No ball has been called by the umpire, the first one in this innings. The free hit is coming on your way. I reckon it's overstepping. This umpire exactly is showing that overstepping. No ball has been called, so it's a free hit. Kamran can swing his arms and go for the first 6 of the evening, probably. We are yet to see the first 6. Awais Malik, the skipper of Asian Cricket Club, had won the toss early, elected to field first, and his opening bowler Amir. Free hit. Chance is gone aerial. There's no fielders there. It's going to go all the way to the boundary. The first one, the first boundary of this innings. Free hit has been hit for the boundary. I had to see the first 6 of this evening. It's a big ground. Picked that really nice from the leg side. It was drifting towards the right hand batter. Apart from this boundaries, his bowling was accurate, was very good with his line and length. Amir started off things really well for Asian Cricket Club. Moving on, this is the first over. Run rate is 7. Zahiruddin Ibrahim and Kamran Khan. Plenty of batters: Muhammad Naeem, Ahmad Azlan, Muhammad Murad, Muhammad Azad and Muhammad Irshad. Middle order batters for CBCC, and we have the bowlers after that: Philip, Abdullah, Muhammad, Qamar Sadiq and Iqbal. On the fielding side, Awais Malik is bringing another strike bowler, Muhammad Ikramullah. As you can see, plenty of wind is blowing towards the mid-wicket region. In fact, the mid-on region in this ground. and the batters are quite aware of it, and once he can clear that area, if he can flick it towards the mid wicket or a fine leg or even the square leg, it's going to definitely help them. It is not a very fast outfield here in Misar Cricket Stadium. Muhammad Ikramullah for the first ball. It's too early. We wanted to go towards a square leg, swinging his arms, and it's completely beaten. It was a quick one from Muhammad. Again, the frontline batters is struggling a bit to find the boundaries. Of course, we had a boundary in the last ball of the last over. It was a free hit. Push towards the point and no runs scored. Good bowling and very well played by Zahir. Zahir and Kamran, two opening batters for CBCC. Two back-to-back dot balls. Here we go. Another one, swing and miss. Is throwing his arm very well. Good line and length. We know the surface is going to definitely help the bowlers with that swinging deliveries. This tournament is going to bring you a lot of good bowlers who is too good with that outswinger. On this occasion, he finds that middle of the bat. Still, the ball is very slowly reaching to the boundary, and guess what? It's not touched the boundary line. It's just few inches away from the boundary line. It's just stopped in the last second. I got to believe that this is not helping the batters at all. Once it touches the ground, it's going to slow down. 3 runs conceded. They ran really well for the 3 runs. Muhammad, 2 balls to go. 10 runs on the board. Outside the off stump, he has to reload or waiting for the umpire's call. I reckon it's a very important call. It's well done, umpire, because the batsman already moved towards the crease. That's exactly the reason. Probably is not given that wide. Another one. On this occasion, umpire had no hesitation to give this a wide. So moving on, Muhammad Ikramullah. Well done. Right on the money, not giving any width as swinging into the right hand batter. Quick delivery. Just played really well by the batter. Zahir and Kamran, 2 opening batters, just 11 runs on the board. It's a big game. 2 very strong teams from Qatar, Asian Cricket Club and CBCC. Amir Farooq 1 over 7 and Muhammad Ikramullah 1 over 4 runs. It was not a bad start by the bowling team. It's all happening here in Masjid Cricket Stadium, Doha, Qatar, one of the finest arena to conduct cricket tournament. And QCA brings another tournament, Pro League T20 cricket tournament. Best teams from the country are playing here. Another 15 days. Another one very quick from Amir. And once again, looks like umpire call it's no ball for overstepping. Has been spot on umpires. Amir, the second occasion, is overstepping. Caused a run and needs to be Very careful with his foot. 2 overs, 13 runs. Kamran has all the freedom to go for big hit. Can he produce the first 6 of the evening? He was looking good there. Both these batters have got 5 runs each. They wanted to play towards the offside and just getting an edge. Captain himself making sure that he throws to the keeper's end. 15 runs on the board. It's a quiet start from this team. We had a tossing ceremony. The captain elected to bowl first after winning the toss. Look at that bounce created again, and using the pace of the bowler towards the third man, I'll find another single. The ground is looking really good, greenery. And behind the stump it is 70 meters, the biggest part of the ground. It's not easy to get those boundaries. Asking the question again, it's completely beaten. It's all about the pace that this guy generates. Amir is too quick. He is one of the strike bowler in this team. Asian Cricket Club. Mid-wicket region, you'll find the fielder there. Power plays on. Only 3 fielders are allowed to field outside the 30-yard circle. So far, 5 runs conceded, including 1 no ball. In fact, 6 runs conceded, 2 balls to go to complete this over of Amir. Kamran is all set to face this one, the remaining 2 deliveries in this over. Swing and a miss, it's well bowled again. He's finding that surface really well. He knows exactly where to pitch. This is the good length area. He's pitching the ball in the right spot in this pitch. Kamran is taking his own time. He needs to connect and rotate the strike. On the other hand, Zahir, 6 from 11. Another one goes, asking the question. Umpire raised his finger. It's all happened there. The moment he bowled this, he knew what exactly he was doing. It's drifting away from the right-hand batter, getting a thin edge and making no mistake behind the stump. Basit Malik is too good. Lost the wicket here. Important breakthrough. Kamran has to depart on this occasion. Just managed to get 8 runs for himself. And straight away umpire raising his finger. It was a very good length and line by Amir. Look at the way it's pitched, and the batters were going to go an expensive drive towards offside, getting an edge, and keeper making no mistake. Basit getting that important catch behind the stump. Amir gets an important wicket as well. 17 for 1 after 3 overs. Asian Cricket League, after winning the toss, has been asked to bat. The opposition team captain, Mr. Zahir, have been asked to bat first by the captain of Asian Cricket Club. So it's all happening here in Massage Cricket Stadium, Qatar. So Ahmed produced a very important wicket here. This is the first match of this Pro League. The new batter joined there. Mohammad Azad from CBCC. Muhammad Ikramullah, continuous, well bowled. Yeah, these are the quick deliveries. It's really troubling the batters. They've got plenty of seam bowlers in their lineup. Asian Cricket Club, that's exactly one of the reasons the captain has decided to bowl first. On this occasion, has he got enough power behind this shot? Yes, mid-wicket, an absolutely vacant region. Finding the boundary, the much needed one. Zahiruddin. As a pull shot, he had plenty of time to play that. Making use of the pace of the bowler. The vacant area. So Muhammad Ikramullah is considered a boundary in the second delivery. Here we go. On this occasion, chance for a catch. That's a good one. He's kept the eye on the ball. He's never is in the edge of the circle, making no mistake. It's getting another important wicket here. Muhammad Ikramullah, after conceding that boundary, very strong comeback, and they wanted to go aerial. Zahir not able to clear the inner circle. It was not a bad delivery. He wanted to go aerial, not able to beat that man. And the mid-on region, in fact, mid-off region, and making no mistake, the new batter has to come now. They lost 2 wickets here, 23 for 2. Awais Malik, the captain of Asian cricket team, would be definitely pleased with the performance of this frontline bowlers. Ahmed Azlan has walked into the middle in a tricky situation. 23 for 2. They have been asked to bat first, and Ikramullah produced another wicket here. We saw in the last game, played in the same ground, the same pitch, produced only 99 runs from the allotted 20 overs. It was very, very difficult for the batters to go for that shots, especially towards offside. This is a totally different two teams. The elite players from Qatar are playing in this, both teams, Asian Cricket Club and CBCC. Another one created a bit of bounce there in the surface. I reckon Muhammad Ikramullah is making complete use of the surface here. A seam bowler, and he's mixing it up, his deliveries very smartly. Not a long runner, but as a short runner, but create plenty of variations. Look at that, very good line in length. It's pushed towards the point. It ran for the single direct hit. Now they're coming back for the next 12 run. There's no proper backing up there. So both these players, the captains of two teams, CBCC and Asian Cricket Club, Wes Malik and Zahir, very strong players captaining these two teams. Oh, what a good delivery, it was right on the money. And the batter, Ahmed Azlan, just played 3 deliveries, making sure that he plays a defensive shot and give the strike back to his partner for the next over. After 4 overs, CBCC 25 for 2. It's been a quiet start. If you look at this batting lineup of CBCC, once again Zahir captain, Kamran Khan, Muhammad Azad, Ahmad Islan is there in the middle, Muhammad Naeem, Muhammad Muraq, Muhammad Irshad, Philip Joseph, Abdullah Muhammad Zahid, Qamar Sadiq and Iqbal Hussain Chowdhury. Here we go, Amir. Good shot, very good shot, but he'll find the fielder. Good fielding there. He saved some runs for his team. And the batter completed 2 more. So Azad joined there in the middle alongside with him Muhammad Azlan. They are looking for a partnership from these two guys there in the middle. Just push towards the covers. He finds the gap between that mid-off and covers region for a single. (28 for 2). Ahmad Azlan and Muhammad Azad, 2 batters in the middle for CBCC. They wanted to go for a single, and it's been a very good fielding effort there. They said no. (28 for 2). It's been a quiet start for this over as well. Amir with his 4th ball in this over. Good looking shot. He'd find the gap and is going to go all the way to the boundary. I reckon it's a boundary. Yes, finally. It looks very, very slow. Once it is gone towards that side, the ball is going to slow down in this outfield. It's good power behind that shot. It's proper cricketing shot. Between that fielders, he knew what exactly he was doing. That's a tremendous shot from this man, Ahmad Azlan. Showing the real class here. Look at that bounce, and equally well played by the batter, Azlan. It's a dot ball. Moving on, and it's again very good delivery, drifting into the right hand batter. As we know, the surface is creating a lot of bounce once it is pitched. 5 overs completed, a run rate at 6.60, as making a small little partnership here between 2 teams, 2 batters right there in the middle, Muhammad Azad and Ahmad Azlan. 33 for 2. It's not bad start though, in spite of losing the first wicket. These guys try to pull things off. The partnership is just 10 from 9 deliveries between Azlan and Azad. Moving on, Amir, captain. Three overs, Amir, 21 runs and a wicket. And he continues. Down the track, has he got enough? I reckon it's a very good shot. Just not able to reach the fence. So it's a bowler is Muhammad Ikramullah. It continues. So Amir completed 3 overs and probably he's going to bowl one of the death overs towards end of this innings. Catches the call. One bounce is not having any fielders. This is the last over of the power play. Brilliant piece of bowling again. It's completely beaten. So Muhammad Ikramullah has tried to mix up his deliveries really well. Push towards his point, chance for a run out, easy. Direct hit would have been very, very interesting. Was never in the picture, the batter. Ahmed Aslan and Muhammad Azad, two batters in the middle, 37-4-2, and the last couple of deliveries to complete the power play. Good bowling again, very good from Muhammad. Basit Malik, one of the batter I would be looking forward for his performance as well. You know, one of the best cricketer from Qatar, behind the stump now for this team, Asian Cricket Club. Oh, he beats everyone there. It's going to go all the way to the boundaries. Much needed one for the batting team. 41-4-2 after 6 overs. Striking exactly 6.83 runs per over. Right? It was a beautiful shot, smashed towards the covers region, beaten everyone. It looked like is very, very confident the way he played that shot. Ahmed Aslan setting up the real standard there. Got runs on the board now after the power play. If you look at the score, the bowling card, Amir Farooq 3 overs 21, 1 wicket. Muhammad Ikram 3 overs 20 and a wicket. Muhammad Ikram 3 overs 20 runs and a wicket as well. Tahir Akram is going to bowl the next one. So 2 bowlers completed their 3 overs each, as the captain is bringing his new bowler into the attack. Plenty of power hitters in the middle for this team. Muhammad Naeem, Muhammad Murad and Muhammad Irshad. Three very good batters in the middle. At this moment it's Azad and Muhammad Azlan. Needs to play at least 6 to 7 overs from now. Will definitely take them through a big score. As we know, the past score in this ground is around 120. Anything more than 120 would be slightly difficult to chase down. So definitely they would be looking to restrict the score with less than 110. Tahir into the attack after 3 deliveries each from the front line, 2 overs, the 2 bowlers. Smash towards offside. After the power play, the fielders has been spread. A deep extra cover has been placed to protect that area. On the track, chance for another boundary. Oh, the brilliant piece of fielding there. Was the collision between 2 fielder. I'll have to wait for the umpire's call. Was it touched the boundary line? I reckon it's 3 runs. Good running between the wickets. In the air, chance. It's the boundary, and again the ball is being slowed down. Once it is touched the ground, it's very difficult to get into the rope. So this partnership is building here in the middle after the power play. 7.23 run rate. Azad and Ahmad Azlan. Lifted that aerial. Is it going to go for? Oh, brilliant effort. Absolutely brilliant effort there. He's almost got the ball in his hand and it's drifting away to the boundary. Got to give credit to this man. He's tried his best. And never easy to go for those kind of dives, especially in the boundary line. It's a good looking shot. The aerial using the bottom hand. And look at that effort. Well captured by the cameraman. Team 50 for CBCC, 51 for 2 from 6.5 overs. Moving on, 7.46 runs per over. It's all happening here in Mazad Cricket Stadium, Doha, Qatar. This is one of the finest cricket stadium in Qatar. This brings this tournament being organized by Qatar Cricket Association, QCA. The Pro League T20 tournament started here. The first match between Asian Cricket Club and CBCC. Awais Malik, the captain of Asian Cricket Club, had no hesitation to choose to bowl first against the opposition captain Rais, and Zahir. Exactly, his bowler has shown the commitment. In the first 6 overs they got 2 wickets. So Tahir brings back to the attack by the captain. 7 overs completed is 53. Definitely we would be looking forward another 70 to 80 runs would be really tough to score from the remaining overs. Anything more than 120, they would believe that they have the match in their hand. It's a tough surface, has favored the bowlers in the last game. They need to have a partnership in the middle. It looks like these guys are going to make a partnership. Ahmed Azlan 17 from 12 and Mohammad Azad 13. Yes, moving on. Welcome back, everyone, again. There's a live cricketing action here from Masad Cricket Stadium. Muhammad into the attack. 53 for 2 after 7 outs. A wide ball to start the proceeding for Muhammad. Another wide delivery. 7 overs completed. 7.86 runs per over. CBCC 55 for 2. Catches the call again. There's no, yes, there's a protection there. Very difficult to get boundaries behind the stump. It's the bigger boundary, the bigger side of the ground, 70 meters. What exactly you can see in any international stadium around the world. As pushed towards mid-on region, just a short mid-on has been placed. A dot ball. Mohammad Azad and Azlan, two beautiful piece of delivery right on the money, as mixing it up really well here. Mohammad, after conceding two back-to-back wide deliveries, it's a good comeback. Just conceded a single and couple of dot deliveries. On this occasion, he played really well. He will just get a single. This partnership is slowly building here. 18 and 14. Push towards mid-on region, short mid-on for a single. It's been very quiet over, not finding the boundaries, as playing sensibly, rotating the strike. These two guys are in the middle, Mohammad Azad and Azlan. Beautiful piece of delivery, asking the question. Umpire reckons it's was it gloves? Nicked probably into his gloves. That's the reason. He said it's not out. I was asking the question. Basit Malik once again very proactive behind the stump, and captain of this team, Awais Malik, has been spot on in terms of bringing and ball change. Captain is playing an important role. Muhammad Azad not out, and Ahmed Azlan, these two guys, they're in the middle. It's been a really good partnership between these two guys. Moving on. Tahir to continue. 1 over conceded 12 runs. After 8, it's 59 for 2. Just push towards the offside. He'll find a single. "60 runs on the board, lost 2 wickets, 8.1 over." Catches the call. It's a tough one. Whoa, that's a 6. Is it the first 6 of this evening? I reckon that's the first one. From the bat of Ahmed Azlan. Power. And he got the distance what he was expecting. Plenty of width given outside the off stump. He's making complete use of it. And a bottom hand comes to the good power behind it. He goes again, he is in the mood to hit it. It's raining boundaries and sixes, couple of very good shots. Has taken the shot aerially. 6 and 4. Look at the shot, it's absolutely brilliant. Stepping forward, couple of, and making use of the delivery. Making it as a complete half volley. Has played 2 gorgeous liberating shots. 6 and 4. Just push towards mid-off region. And long off will cut it off just for a single. Sensible batting after being hit. He got that 6 and boundary and not going to go for another big shot. Is trying to rotate the strike, giving the strike back to his partner, Muhammad Azad. And they got runs already in this over. They no need to go for an extra risk at this point of time. Already 71 runs from 8 overs. They can easily take another 50 runs. Well played. Does he get the one fielder there, the short fine legger. So 13 runs already conceded in this over. And that over is completed after 9. "72 for 2. We're coming almost to the halfway mark of this innings. Asian Cricket Club, they had won the toss earlier and elected to ball first. Awais Malik, the captain, had no hesitation to ball first against the opposition captain, Zahir, CBCC. It's all happening here in Mizad Cricket Stadium, Doha, Qatar. One of the finest places to play cricket. Just love playing here. And this is a fantastic tournament being organized by QCA. Muhammad to continue. Straight to the man there. Irfan. Azad and Ahmed Aslan, this partnership is looking very dangerous. Aslan got that very important 6-end boundary in the last over. Has completely changed the momentum for the batting team. Now they need to capitalize from here onwards and get into a good score. The last game we just had only 99 runs from the allotted 20 overs, but this is a totally different ball game. These are the guys who played plenty of A division matches in different tournaments in Qatar. They are here. Catches the call. It's beaten the man there at the backward point. It's going to go all the way to the fence. No, it's slowed down again. A couple of runs more, but running between the wickets. That smile on his face, Basit Malik is enjoying there in the middle, doesn't he? .75 now, losing the 2 wickets. He went aerial protection there. He'll just get 1 run. It's moving on, 7.86. Look at that shot, beautifully executed, and it's real class. Went through the line and clearing the boundary. An absolutely gorgeous looking shot. Setting up a truly international standard here. Mohammad Azad with a straight bat. It's a treat to watch between long on and long off, clearing the boundary in style. Is moved to 22. Now pushed towards the point region, taking a single, rotating the strike, and this is called real professional cricket. These guys, a very dangerous partnership is going on, progressing in the middle between these two guys, Ahmed Aslan and Mohammad Azad. Take them to 10 overs, halfway mark, CBC 81-42, and the remaining 10 overs they can easily go to another probably 75 to 80 runs will take them to a huge score. And definitely the opposition team captain Nawaz Malik would be looking forward to break this partnership. Who can do that? Get the pause for this run flow. Otherwise they're going to go and get into a huge score. Anything more than 130 to 140, which looks like a pass score in this ground, will be definitely tough to chase down. So we have a drinks break here after 10 overs. Pro League T20 Ramadan Cup 2023 kicked off in style with 2 very strong teams, CBCC and Asian Cricket League. 2 very strong players captaining these 2 teams, Zahiruddin and Awais Malik. So after halfway mark, they got runs on the board. I'll be playing another 10 overs. And they are reaching to a good total here. Good evening once again, everybody. We're tuned in here to watch this live action right here in the Mazad Cricket Stadium, Doha, Qatar. This is a Pro League Ramzan tournament started off between two very important, two strong teams here in Qatar. After 10 overs, it's 81-42, the halfway mark. And moving on, Mohammad Azad and Azlan show continues here. The catch was the call, and was there a nick? Was it an edge? Basit was too excited. Was there any nick? Stepping forward, and he'll find the fielder there. Very good piece of bowling in arm there into the attack. Looks like an off spinner. Right arm over the wicket, and goes aerial again to that region. There's the protection. Long on region, finds another single. Down the track. It's a good looking shot between those fielders, and well done there. A long off fielder straight to the keeper's end. Finds little bit of width and smash towards the offside. A bit of fumble there. Is he going to come back? I reckon they ran really well. 2 more runs to the total. After 11, it was a very quick over. It's completed very soon. 87-2 after 11 overs. Mohammad Azad 22 and Ahmed Azlan. His partnership is looking very, very good. 28 from 24, Azad. And Azlan, 34 from 21. And the second wicket partnership. This is what is really upsetting the opposition team captain, Awais Malik. He needs to find his main strike bowler. If he can bring back Amir to take this important wicket to get a breakthrough for his team. Otherwise, these guys are going to go very, very badly from strong partnership here. 64 is going to cost a lot of runs. So, need to stop that run flow. Need to have somebody to break this. Omran into the attack for this first over of this innings. After 11, 87-2. CBCC. Goes for a big one. Has he got enough? I don't think so. Straight to the man, making no mistake. A wicket gone. Yes, that's what we are talking about. Who can break this partnership? And Umran had to come to the scene and created the breakthrough from the very first delivery he bowled. It's a well-judged catch. It's a slow delivery. Not enough pace on that. Ahmed Azlan wanted to clear that. Just not able to beat that man in that boundary region. Making no mistake. And Ahmed has to depart on this occasion. After a superb 34 runs innings. He has done well. He's given a good company out there in this partner in the middle. Mohammad Azad. So Azlan departs after an entertaining innings in the middle. They have plenty of batters left in the dugout. And Mohammad just joined there in the middle. It's moving on. It's 11:20 in Qatar now. It's a late night match progressing here in Mazad Cricket Stadium, Qatar. Push towards mid-on region just for a single. It's been very good rotating the strike. These two, the batters, the top frontline batters of this team. That's exactly the reason they reached to this figure. 88 from 11.2 overs. Another one. On this occasion, he will just get a single. It's moving on with that 94-3, 7.83 hours as a 12th over actually. So Umran, as a smart operator, an offside, is focusing on the offside as a spin bowler into the attack. It goes for mid-wicket as he got enough. Yes, it's a very good shot. He knew what exactly he was doing. He found the gap between the two fielders in the deep mid-wicket and a deep square leg, and he's beaten everyone there. It's a proper cricketing shot. A much-needed boundary. Umran goes around the wicket. Over the wicket, in fact. Pushed towards the deep extra cover region for a single. One more over completed, 12 overs. The run rate at this moment exactly 8 runs per over. 96 for 3. CBC, after having been asked to bat by the opposition team captain. Let's have a look at the bowling. Amir, 1 over left for him. Muhammad Ikramullah, 3 overs. 20. Tahir Akram, 2 overs. Muhammad Mirza, 2. Enamulak, and the last one, the wicket taker. Now Enam to continue his second years into second over. He's bowled really well. 6 runs conceded from the first over. A slow, orthodox spinner. These slow deliveries, they can just push towards the mid-wicket. Get those important ones and twos, rotate the strike. They are moving to 97 now, reaching to the 100. CBCC have been asked to bat first against this Team Asian Cricket Club. On this occasion, a fielder in that behind the square. Looks a bit tired there. Muhammad Azad has been there for a long time in this crease. The weather looks fabulous here in Qatar. There's absolutely no humidity. It's pretty cold. 11:25 p.m. It's a Ramadan Pro League tournament is progressing here in this Masad Cricket Club. It's looking really great. Atmosphere. He goes for a reverse sweep. Has he got enough power behind the shot? Not able to reach up to the boundary rope. Just few inches away from the boundary rope. Just getting another couple of runs in the 13th over. 100 up for the team CBCC from the 12th over. It's well done. Got to give credit to the two players who have done really well. Contribution from Aslan and Muhammad Azad. Is spinning into the right hand batter. So after 13, it's 102. 7 overs to play. They can easily reach to 150, which is going to be a huge score in this ground. And when they come out to bat, Asian Cricket Club will have a tough time to chase under the lights. It's never easy. The most expensive over was 12.5, which was the 9th over. So 13 overs completed. They got 100 runs on the board. And Omran is breaking that partnership. Is coming to bowl his second over. Captain had no hesitation to bring him back into the attack. Here we go. Straight away, the batter is going to go for an expensive shot. Is getting not in the middle of the bat, still able to manage. Just for a single on this occasion. We are already in the 14th over. If we can finish things off by 11:45. Straight down the track he comes and he'll just get a single. Protection out there in the boundary line. Asking the question, he wanted to go towards that third man region. Muhammad Azad looking good, 36 from 31. Catches the call. Fielder. Is he going to come back? It looks a bit tired there. Azad and Muhammad, two guys there in the middle. On this occasion, he was slightly disappointed. Wanted to go for an aerial shot, just getting a bottom edge of his bat. He's managed to get a single. On leg side, it's an easy picking for the batter, who have been playing really well. A protection though there. The 14 overs completed, 108 for 3. CBCC. It's all happening here in Mazad Cricket Stadium, Doha, Qatar. Another good partnership is progressing here. After Muhammad Azad and Ahmad Aslan show, Muhammad Irshad joined there in the middle alongside with Muhammad Azad. And Inam to continue. Down the track he comes. It's a big shot. Has he got enough? I reckon it's enough from him. And second six of the evening. That's a beautiful piece of batting again. He's making use of the pace of the bowler, middle of the bat, and look at that. Over 2 steps has taken and has gone airwell. A sweet part of his bat and has produced a gorgeous 6. A maximum for this man. He's moved to 44. Leg side has to be a wide. He can take one more outside the park. He'll get the first 50 of this tournament. Mohammad Azad playing 44 from 34, push towards the bowlers and not taking any risk at this moment. He knows his role really well. Team is... He goes big. Has he got enough protection there? He has to come back. Good running between the wickets. Move to 44 plus 2, 46. Mohammad Azad is playing a genuine innings here. Is looking for that first 50 of this tournament. Spinning into the right-hand batter. It's a good comeback by the bowler. Inam. Has he got enough power? Yes, it's a boundary again. He knew what exactly he was doing. That's a brilliant hit. He moved to 50. You can raise your bat. Mohammad Azad, congratulations. Take a bow. What a good innings it is. The first 50 of this tournament looks very, very confident out there. 50 runs. Mohammad Azad from 38 deliveries. 3 boundaries and a beautiful 6. Another one. Has he got his man? I reckon it's now straight to the fielder, straight away after hitting that boundary. He wanted to go for another big shot, just not able to beat that man in the deep mid wicket. And he finds the fielder there after playing a few very good shots. This was supposed to be outside the park, not enough power behind. Well done, young man. New batter, Philip walks into the middle, but you got to give credit to this guy, Azad. What a wonderful innings. Comes to an end. Entertaining one. 3 boundaries and a 6 standing ovation from the dugout. Mohammad Azad, take a bow. 50 from just 39 is back to the dugout. Broken this partnership all right, but the team has got enough runs. It's 120 after the completion of 15 overs. The 2 new batters, Philip just joined there, and Muhammad has played 8 deliveries and got 10 runs. Inam produced that important wicket of Azad. Oh, leg side. Basid Malik was too quick. It's a good effort there. He anticipated that the ball was going to go leg side. But still there was a stumping chance. Catches the call. Has he got enough? I reckon he's got enough. The ball disappeared from the park. It's a beautiful 6. Right in the middle of the bat, in the slot. Look at that follow through. He picked up from that offside and clearing the boundary. The wind is blowing in this direction. Definitely helped the batters to go for that kind of shots. It is one of those days that The wind is helping the batters. The only thing is you need to play your basic shots, and if you can just middle it, it's going to go all the way outside the park. The ball is being disappeared. 11:37 p.m. in Qatar. It's a late night match. It's Ramzan time here. Pro League Ramzan tournament has just started here in Mazad Cricket Stadium between these two teams, CBCC and Asian Cricket Club. Omran to continue. Another one in the air. Has he got enough? I reckon yes, at the same direction where the wind is blowing. Another ball has disappeared from the park. A couple of big shots already. So that was the fifth, sixth of this innings. The big batters coming to play the death overs. Got some big hitters playing their natural shots, disappearing the ball from the park. Moved to 133 all of a sudden. The equation have changed. Captain is definitely having a word with his bowler. He was bowling to his strength. It is been asked to hit. Just had to capitalize. It's looking good. Muhammad 22 from 10. Amran under pressure. Slow delivery, a bit of variation in the pace. 22 from 10 is a good comeback. Played very carefully on this occasion. We'll just get a single. It's not only the slogging, they are getting this ones and twos as well. That's exactly the reason they are moved to this stage where they just lost 4 wickets, but 135 runs from 15 overs. They wanted to go for a big shot, again beaten completely. He went shot towards that extra cover, inside out. That's the beauty of this white ball. And you have some professional guys who are playing this real good cricket. We can see shots all around this ground. It was favouring the bowler in the first match, but it's all up to the batters now. They are getting that momentum. Once you middle it, you will find those boundaries and sixes. Seen some very good performances already, and this could be one of them. Azad and Azlan show just ended. Now these guys, Muhammad is playing some beautiful, gorgeous shots. 25 already from 13. Is towards the death overs. He is getting some runs. Swing and a miss. That's a quick delivery from now. Another one back of the length and just pushed. Not able to score any runs. It's a dot ball. So Inam has started this over with a couple of very good deliveries, not considered any runs. He has to go for another one, a bit of misfield. Has taken the chance, needed some run after two very good deliveries. On this occasion, he'll find the boundary, a much needed one. Two very good deliveries. And after that, it's slightly missing on his length. It was a very short pitched one. Making complete use. He had all the time in this world to play that shot towards the mid wicket. In fact, behind the square, found the boundary. Muhammad 29 from 14 is a real cameo there by this man. Another one goes aerial. There is a fielder. And he'll just cut it off for two more runs. Good running. I think they've ran only one. And come back. This is sensible, really sensible cricket from these two guys. They'll keep the strike for the next over. After the completion of 17, it's 144 for 4. Moving on, it's all happening here in Masjid Cricket Stadium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bowlers have been used by the skipper. Moving on, 3 overs to play to complete this innings. Muhammad Ikramullah to his final over. He bowled really well. 2 overs. 3 overs, in fact, 20 runs. Philip just joined there, and Muhammad is playing a real cameo there. 30 from 15. Ikramullah won from the first delivery. 145 and 5 runs more needed for the team 150. Moving towards a huge score here. .2 overs, 145 for 4. At this moment, looking another 25 to 30 runs will take them to a huge score. .145. Philip on 4 from 6 and Muhammad 33 from 17. The real cameo towards the end from this guy Muhammad. Run rate at this moment 8.46 at the death over. Muhammad Ikramullah. 3 deliveries to complete in this last over of his bowling quota. Right on the block hole, just not able to give any whatsoever to the right hand batter. Philip needs to find a single and bring back Muhammad into the crease. He is playing 33 from 17. played some glorious looking shots towards the mid wicket. At this moment, he will find the single. He'll bring back Muhammad into the crease. Last ball of this over, he's going to take a single and keep the strike back for the next over. 2 overs to go. He needs to be there as much as he can to face the last remaining 12 legal deliveries. Here we go. The idea is to get the single, and he is not going to run for the second one. He needs to come back for the next 2 overs. 150. Take a ball. What a performance with the bat. After losing the toss, they have been asked to bat first by the opposition captain Awais Malik. I got to give credit to these 2 guys, Mohammad Azad 50 from 39 and Ahmed Azlan 34 from 22. They played the real anchor innings, and after that it was Mohammad Irshad has played a few glorious shots. 34 from just 18 has become the real cameo there towards the end of this innings. And Philip is giving him the good company right there in the middle. 150 from 18 overs. They have 12 deliveries to play. It's looking like they need to find another 25 to 30 runs. It's going to be a huge score in this 20 overs match in this Misal Cricket Stadium. .34 from 18, and Awais, a new bowler has been introduced. Awais Malik, the skipper of Asian Cricket Club. Skipper is coming to ball in the second last over of this innings. Can he break this? Can he get this man? It's going to be very crucial. Muhammad's wicket, 34 from 18. I'll find the fielder there, the edge of the circle, and he ran. Awais Malik, the skipper, after winning the toss, elected to bowl first. He goes big in the air, chance, and in his on bowling, knocking no mistake. And Awais Malik produced an important wicket here. Most importantly, it's a dot ball. As is the back of the length delivery, drifting into the right-hand batter in the air and making no mistake. A wicket goes 151 for 5. Philip has to depart on this occasion. I want to take a single and bring back Mohammad into the batting crease. He played well, 5 from 9. Second last over, run rate at this moment 8.24. 2 Muhammads there in the middle. A new batter, Muhammad Iyam, has joined there. He has 4 deliveries to play in this over of Awais Malik. Push towards second, has reached on time. It's a good quick single, good running. Most importantly, Muhammad back to the crease, 30 from 19. Couple of lusty blows from him will take them to 160 plus when they finish this over. Another over after this. Has he got enough power behind the shot? It's a protection there and deep square leg, and he'll complete 2 more runs. He found 4 sixes in this inning so far. Azad has got 2. Muhammad has got 1. Awais. Good shot in the air. Chance, 1 bounce to the fielder. That's coming back from that long off region. So one more delivery to complete the second last over. 155, looking like they moved to 70 plus. Left-hand batter throws his bat, and it's going to be an easy catch. Has he completed? It's one or two. Just wait for them pass. Was it a catch? It's a wicket. Yes. Just looked like it's got some runs, but that was a wicket. The most important is a dot ball. They don't mind. They have enough runs on the board. After has been asked to bat by the opposition captain CBCC, led by Zahir, as all his frontline batters have contributed significantly. Moved to this huge runs here, 155 from 19 overs. Iqbal Hussain, the new batter, joined there in the middle. It is going to be on the strike. Last over, Avais. Make a pardon, Amir to bowl. The first over ball by Amir is bowling the death over. Last one. Swing and a miss. That's a dot ball to start. Has bowled really well, Amir. First 2 overs from Amir was a treat to watch. Has produced that extra bounce in the surface. Has made complete use of the surface, Amir here. But after that, none of the bowlers were able to capitalize on that line and length. Especially the Azad Aslan show was progressing in the middle. I will definitely go for a single. Is he going to come back? It's the last over. They need to run really hard. Good running. Reached on time. I reckon bat was too good. No. Let's have a look at the replay. A good pick up and throw. And straight to the stump. I knew exactly he was not reached on time and walking straight back to the pavilion. I lost the wicket, they don't mind, they got 1 run. A batter has crossed, a new batter will be on the striker's end. So 19.2, 4 balls left in this innings. Amir charging in. Another very good bounce. Mohammed is on the non-strikers and he desperately wants to go to the strikers and I want to reach to that 160 at least. Run rate at this moment 8.09. When they come out to bat, they have a huge task ahead to get this score. Looking like they move to 160 easily. Another 4 runs is quite possible from the remaining 4 deliveries. Looks like the batter is going back. So 156 for 7. Yes, the batter is just going back. I reckon that was so That was dot ball, and it has to go back to the pavilion now. So Amir 1.3, 3.2 overs, 22 for 1. That's Amir's figure. Iqbal Hussain. The new batter is on strike. Well played. He brings back the main batters into the crease. Iqbal Hussain had nothing to do other than bringing Muhammad back to the crease to face the last 2 deliveries. In fact, he will get 3 deliveries. It's 19.2. It's trying to do something different. It's completely beaten with the pace. Again, Amir is too good. The last over of this innings. All eyes on Muhammad. It's getting a leading edge. Chance as a no ball being called for the umpire. It's overstepping again. Couple of occasions we saw Amir overstepping. A third time. This is in the last over as a free hit is coming on your way. .156 for 7. He's trying to get that run. Amir is too good, and umpire straight away raising his finger. Good presence of mind from Amir, making sure that hit the stump. It's all happening here late night. It's already 12 o'clock in Qatar. Mazad cricket ground. After the completion of the first innings, we'll have a 10 minutes break and quickly get into the chase. Ravez Malik team, Asian Cricket Club, needs to find their best 2 batters to come out and chase. There's a huge target under the lights. Not going to be easy. At least 20 to 25 runs above the pass score in this ground. I need to see what kind of frontline batter is going to throw up front. As opening batters, and the power play is going to be very, very crucial to win this match. It's the start of the Pro League T20 cricket tournament brought to you by Qatar Cricket Association and this Missile Cricket Tournament. We'll be back very soon, right after the small break for the chase. Good evening and welcome back for the chase. All set to go. Both umpires are ready, and with the opening batters, Muhammad and Anam. The target is 160 of 20 overs. It's going to be tough to do this job for Asian Cricket Club. It's going to be Muhammad M along with him Anam. Both of them have bowled really well. This is two opening batters' responsibility on their shoulders, given by the captain. And Muhammad, on the other hand, bowling first from CBCC. I've been asked to bat first in the last innings. Got enough runs on the board, 159. I got to give credit to three players who have contributed significantly. Mohammad Azad 50 from 39, Ahmed Azlan 34 from 22, and a bit of cameo towards end from Muhammad Irshad 39 from 24. This is the run scorer, top run scorer in this batting lineup of CBCC. Captain Zahiruddin 12 from 14. The middle order played really well. He got into 159. That's a big score in this ground, Mizait cricket ground in Doha, Qatar. Chase is on 160. Muhammad charging in first ball. Straight away, the wide delivery. Around the wicket to the left-hand batter. Muhammad to Muhammad. Off the mark, Muhammad. The big chase is on here in this Masad cricket ground, Doha, Qatar. Inam to face his first delivery in this innings. The three frontline batters have contributed very well in this last innings. They need somebody to play a similar innings in this batting lineup of Asian Cricket Club, led by Mr. Awais Malik. This is QCA Pro League Ramzan Cup 2023. Started off in style between these two teams, CBCC and Asian Cricket Club. Leg side has beaten by everyone. It's going all the way to the fence. There was no third man placed. The power play in progress. Need plenty of boundaries to start this power play. They need to get into a flying start. They are chasing a huge target, 7.92 runs per over. 159, 160 is the target from 20 overs. Getting an edge, chance, fielder underneath is not making any mistake. As he got in, yes, very delighted there. It's an important wicket. They wanted to go for a big shot. It's getting a leading edge at this occasion. And Anam has to depart on this occasion. Got to credit, it's created an extra bounce. That's what exactly. Drifting towards the right-hand batter. Edge and fielder had made no mistake. He had to run few yards from that boundary line and clearing that catch. Well judged one. Anam departs without any contribution from the very first ball he faced. Brings a new batter into the middle. Wise You can see that record run rate 7.98 is going to shoot up while the overs goes through. Muhammad produced that very important wicket from the first 4 delivery. The target is being set 160 runs from 20 overs. It's a good start from the bowling team. Got a wicket here. Goes big. Has he got enough power? Distance. That's a 6. It's a very good hit. A flick of the wrist and clearing the boundary in style. They need plenty of sixes and boundaries in the power play, as targeting a huge run here. 160 from 20 overs under the lights. Never going to be easy in this ground. Otherwise, just joined there in the middle. Good bowling, good comeback, and well played as well.
Oh yes, Asian Cricket Club have a task at hand. They won the toss, decided to bowl first. They've conceded 160 runs in the 20 overs, and this is going to be a steep chase. But if you have to go by indications, well, that 6 from the bat of Inam certainly has spell plans as well. Awais, beg your pardon, the captain in the middle. Oh, he once again just pulls it straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. They are in search of the big boundaries.
The captain walks into the middle. He knows the target really well. Won the toss, selected to bowl first. But his frontline bowlers have done a good job. But you got to give credit to the opposition team's middle orders. Is really good as well. Awais Aslan Show took them to a huge score. Leg side. Far away from the leg side.
And I'll tell you what, Shelza, I want to see that delivery once again. It swung a huge amount of distance in the air. I've never seen it happen. Yes, it's windy here in Doha, Qatar. It's windy at the Masaid cricket ground, but that ball swung a mile. Look at this. Oh, that's like a table tennis golf ball rather, swinging in the air. Very rare to see something like this.
Absolutely. It should have been on the other side. It would have been a brilliant delivery. Here we go again. Again creating a bit of in-swing. As is very quick, Muhammad. Yes, the wind is definitely supporting him. But the one which we saw, the last ball, as exactly rightly you mentioned, it's like a table tennis kind of swing.
Very unreal, but a very fine over. It must have been a lengthy one, yes, I agree. But it did have its share of brilliance and mediocrity mixed together, as Asian Cricket Club are finding a move on. 16 for 1 for them. Inamul Haq failed to get going, dismissed for naught. Now Mirza and Awais Malik in the middle, eager to stitch a partnership at a brisk rate and take their team forward. This is day 1 of the QCA Ramadan Cup. It's the Pro League T20 game, the first. It's going to be a round-robin game for the teams. They're divided into 2 pools, A and B. And we are seeing some of the finest cricketers in Qatar cricket playing this particular tournament. And what an initiative here by Qatar Cricket Association. It's the domestic structure that gives the cricket of any country the boost. And yet again, you can see players giving their best and grabbing opportunities.
Absolutely. We have the best players playing in this format throughout this leg side. Philip to start his first over. It's given completely leg side. White to start. Those who are tuned in to watch the live action from Mizat Cricket Ground. It's very late night in Qatar, and look at this energy and commitment by all these players. It's 12:20. Cricket, plenty of cricket is left. It's coming back to the initiatives taken by the Cricket Association. This is just one among them. They pulled off beautiful tournaments in Qatar. Many more to come in the coming months.
Oh yes, this initiative of getting as much cricket played across the country is a very fine thought by the Qatar Cricket Association, and there's so much more lined up. Just seeing the calendar of Qatar cricket, you can be rest assured. Gives the charge, picks it up, and gets the distance on it as well. That's a 6. Over, behind, backward, a square leg. And that's a very good shot under pressure.
Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with the delivery. It was very good length, but slightly drifting towards his pad. He's making complete use of it. He's got to give credit as anticipate the ball to go towards his leg and clearing the front foot and his middle of the bat.
And what this does is it puts Philip on the back foot and under pressure. That's because he's conceded a 6 in 2 deliveries. And with 4 to go, he'll have to really be very tidy. This time, looked like it was missing leg. Yes, no, and they finally complete a single. Oh, that could have been close. He was nowhere getting home. And a direct hit, it would have been curtains to Mohammad stay in the middle.
Asking the question, it was towards his leg, completely beaten, and ran for that very risky run. And at this moment, they are going really well, smoothly. In spite of losing the first wicket, they have runs on the board, 24 for 1. After 1.3, I reckon it's a good score at this moment.
Oh, that's a good point you made, Shells. Despite losing an early wicket in the first over, their intent and aggression has not changed. They're going for the total. They are in hot pursuit of it. And they're unafraid of playing their shots. And that man in the middle, Captain Awais, has his plans very clear. Anything in the slot, anything shot, and he's going to give it everything he has.
Yes, it's a wide swing and a miss. I've seen plenty of wide deliveries in the last innings. It was added more damage to the total. It's more than 12 wides conceded by the bowlers. So where's Malik, the captain? He needs to play a captain's innings. 6 from 3. Well, very good delivery. Is giving that respect to the bowler. Just pushed towards defensive shot. Philip, after conceding at 6, it's a good comeback.
"25 in 10 deliveries. This is a good start. There again, he's got a lot of elevation on this, but not distance. And it's been taken, a very fine catch under lights. He had to come underneath it and takes it brilliantly. Captain Awais departs. And CBCC strike for the second time in the second over.
And the man who got that catch has played a very important innings. Azad, he was there the first 50 of this tournament. Was using really well. Wanted to clear the last one. On this occasion, you can't keep this man away from the action. Look at the commitment. It was in the air for a long, long time. Never easy, especially when the catch, the ball is going behind you. It's a well-judged catch at this moment. Has given a breakthrough Philip in spite of conceding that 6. It's a good comeback. Zubair walks into the middle in a tricky situation in this game. 25 for 2 after 1.5 overs.
Captain Awais departs. Just that solitary 6 that he got in his 5-ball stay, but now the problems for Asian Cricket Club just seem to compound. That's because they may be getting the runs, but they're losing wickets as well at regular intervals. Now the batsmen are able to convert those starts into credible scores. In comes Zubair. He'll have a role to play. Pressure on Asian Cricket Club. CBCC, after getting to 160, are showing that they are equally adept with the ball as well.
I think their temperament will be tested here after losing a couple of wickets. It's a huge score under the lights, and they need to play sensibly. The kind of innings Azad and Azlan played in the last innings, they need a partnership here. Awais Malik, the skipper, departs. Now they need these two guys to be there for at least 5 to 6 overs to get the rhythm back. Philip, last ball of this over. Good bowling. Well played, and it's a dot ball to complete this one. After 2 overs, 25 for 2. Asian Cricket Club chasing a huge target of 160 runs from 20 overs. They still need plenty of runs.
Well, the bowlers may have conceded a few runs, Mohammad Murad, but he got the wicket as well. Philip too got the wicket of Awais, the captain, in his very first over. So the bowlers amongst wickets. You can just take a look at it. The first wicket fell at the score of 7, then at 25. They're batting at a good clip of 12.50 at the moment. But they're losing wickets. They need 135 in 18 overs. Asking rate 7.5. So with every dot ball, the pressure is going to mount on Asian Cricket Club.
Definitely going to have a very close look at the record run rate from next over onwards. It's going to shoot up 7.50. Here we go. Muhammad around the wicket, straight to the man, backward point. It's out. It's called pressure. They're chasing a huge target. They wanted to go for, big shots up front, get a flying start. Completely failed. Another batter's departs.
Oh yes, wickets falling in a rush here for Asian Cricket Club. This one getting the toe end of the bat. Didn't get to the pitch of the ball. It's back of the length. Very soft dismissal. Spooned it to Azad, who's delighted with that catch. Mohammad departs. Third wicket falls here for Asian Cricket Club. And they seem to be in some sort of a disarray at the moment. It's not Awais. Awais nahi hai. Nikalo.
Losing another wicket here. Got to give credit to the bowlers. Very confident when they walked into this second innings. They have runs on board. The only thing is they need to bowl wicket to wicket. Two smart operators up front bowling from the side of CBCC, led by Mr. Zahir. Basit Malik, talking about this guy, I've seen a couple of very good innings from this man in the previous tournaments. It's too good with that back of the line shots as predominantly onside player. Looking forward for his performance.
Basit Malik in the middle. Both the batters are still to open their account. Mohammad is on fire. This one wrapped him in front. The finger goes up. 2 in 2 for Mohammad. And Asian Cricket Club in all sorts of trouble. What a start here for CBCC with the ball.
No chance to ask for a replay for this. Basit Malik has to depart. It's a beautiful piece of delivery. Look at that. Plumb. No hesitation for the umpire to raise his finger. It was very quick into his front foot. Has completely beaten leg before the wicket. Has to depart without making any contribution. Basit Malik, LBWB Mohammed. And the new batter walks into the middle. Asian Cricket Club, after losing 4 important front-line batters, they are struggling at this moment. 2 back-to-back wickets for Mohammed. That's definitely pressure back to the batting team. Can he get one more? He is on a hat-trick at this moment, Mohammed. The new batter is just joined there in the middle. He's going to face the hat-trick ball. Can he get the first hat-trick of this tournament? Mohammed is looking very, very confident there. This young man is from the very first ball he delivered. He looks so confident.
In only his second over, he's already accounted for 3 wickets. He's on a hat-trick. 2 wickets in the first 2 deliveries of his second over. Well, he's a man who's in the middle of a brilliant spell at the moment. And not surprisingly, you have a slip in place as well. Can he get the hat-trick? Wrapped on the pads. Was it just tailing down leg? So close for that hat-trick moment for him. He knows it as well. The batters are struggling to pick him up. And Mohammad is on fire.
Absolutely. It just looked like it was drifting towards him. Slightly missing that leg stump. He knew exactly. The moment he bowled, he knew that it was towards the leg stump. Khurram has joined there in the tricky situation there in the middle. The team is struggling 25 for 4. They still required 135 runs from 17.3. And now right on the block hole asking the question. Loud appeal. All are delighted with that. Very excited everyone now. Umpire shakes his head.
He had 2 in 2 in the first 2 deliveries, and he almost had 2 in 2 in the second 2 deliveries as well. What an over this is by Mohammad. The batters are unable to read him. He's getting the ball to come in at an angle and with the movement in the air as well. And he's bowling some magical deliveries in the middle.
He's bowling around the stump as well. It creates that extra angle for him. Look at that. That's what exactly he does. It's not a long run up, it's short runs up, but it's create a lot of pace.
And that's what makes left arm pacers so enchanting to watch. That's because they come in and they get that ball to come into the right-handed batter. We've seen some of the most famed international bowlers do that and trouble some of the best batters in the middle. Cannot go beyond Irfan Pathan, Wasim Akram, the legendary. We're not drawing comparisons here, but that's what make left-arm pacers so wonderful to watch. They just build that suspense each time they come into bowl.
Absolutely. So what's the next delivery now? The last one. Another very good piece of bowling. And 2 wickets without conceding any runs. It's a maiden wicket. It's an unbelievable over from Mohammad. Take a bow. What a performance. It's what exactly the captain needs. Zahir would be really pleased with this performance from this man. Mohammad, 2 overs, 16 runs and 3 wickets. It's a figure he'll always remember. In this ground, Masad cricket ground in Doha, Qatar. First match of this tournament between CBCC and Asian Cricket League of this Pro League Ramadan Cup 2020. Second innings, 25 for 4 from the remaining 17, 135 to win. Fielder, the edge of the circle, just get a single. Philip to ball his second over.
And all of a sudden the pressure is back on the chasing side. There were 20 odd runs in only the second over, and in the fourth they still remain in that region of runs. That's because it's been an impeccable bowling performance here by CBCC, particularly Mohammad.
How many times you have seen a bowler picking 2 or 3 wickets without conceding runs?
You know what, Shelza? It's the scoreboard pressure that's telling on the batters right now. With every dot ball, the batters realize they're just playing against time and deliveries at their disposal. And that's what happens when you get to a score of, set a target somewhere in excess of 150, 160. The batting side will always be playing catch-up.
Absolutely. Whereas the frontline batters have to go for those big shots right from the very first ball. Look at that, it was a very good line in length. No clue what he was doing. The batter, Khurram, completely beaten.
Philip as well is playing perfect partner to Mohammad at the other end, keeping things tight. You got to compliment, you got to hunt in pairs. We talk about batters building partnerships, bowlers as well need to do that. Attack and contain. This one just holding its line. Just felt it struck him outside of off. Very lucky there, Khurram.
Absolutely, as you rightly mentioned, there's a bowling partnership. It's what happening here. It's only the batting partnership is giving a very good company right there in the middle to Mohammad. Philip, look at that. 1 run conceded after that 3 consecutive dot deliveries. No doubt the batting team is feeling the pain, is not able to connect, not able to get runs. Khurram, none from 7 deliveries. Another one, beaten completely. Good line and length.
You've got to commend the curator as well. He's dished out a very fine sporting wicket. There's runs in it, there's something in it for the bowlers. Everyone can extract something out of it, and you can call it a sporting wicket. Shakil, the curator, and his team, they have been working overtime to get this ground ready and the surface as well, and we've got to really congratulate and commend their efforts this evening.
Absolutely, it's a great work. These guys have made this beautiful pitch. It's favored the bowler, and sometimes it favored the batters as well. We've seen very good bowling performance, plus we have seen good batting performance. Azad and Azlan show created around 80 to 90 runs partnership. It was a treat to watch. 2 sixes what we have seen in the last innings was too good. The ball was just disappeared from the ground. It's a flick of the wrist. Yes, the wind was supporting the mid-wicket region, but still he had to find it right in the middle of the bat, get the distance. It was too good.
And you can take a look at that. A few skyscrapers here for Asian Cricket Club early on in that second over and fourth over, but they've lost wickets at regular intervals. 159 for 6 for CBCC. And Asian Cricket Council, beg your pardon, Asian Cricket Club, 26 for 4 in the fourth over.
Zubair and Khurram, 2 batters in the middle. A tough task ahead of them. 6.50 is the run rate currently. Here we go. Mohammad continues. And 2.1 over 16 runs and 3 wickets. The captain is going to complete his quota of 4 overs, or is he going to keep him for the last 10 overs? We'll have to wait and see. But this over, another 5 deliveries from the champion bowler. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Look at the follow through. As again the outswingers swinging away from the left hand batter. (26 for 4). Superb piece of bowling again, right on the money. Mohammad Yam, take a bow, what a performance. 3 consecutive dots again. Can he finish it off in style? The batting team is definitely under pressure. Three deliveries left in this over. He's taking his own time, Mohammad. The last over he has grabbed 2 wickets without conceding any runs. This over so far, mid 3 dot deliveries. Can he finish it off? Another magical over. Oh, quite unfortunate. Umpire calls a no ball. I reckon it's overstepping.
And you could sense it. That was an effort delivery. He went for extra pace. You could sense he was bending his back as well to just create that extra steep bounce. And in the process, he's conceded a free hit as well. Just the opportunity for Khurram to free his arms, flex his muscles, and just get that big home run and just put the pressure back on the bowling side. Very rarely you get such freebies at this level, Shelza.
Absolutely. He has the freedom to hit now. There's been the opposition team bowler has been spot on. He's bowling his best deliveries. Now he's got an opportunity here. Khurram not able to off the mark. Still on 0 from 9 deliveries. Here we go. Free hit. Got connection. Is it going to go all the way? 2 fielders there. I managed to get a single. $29 for 4 after 4.4 overs. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right on the block hole. Another superb piece of delivery from this man, Mohammad Yam. Just a run and no ball conceded in this over. Can he finish it off in style? Zubair to face one last delivery from Mohammad in this over. Played very carefully towards that fine leg region. He'll get a single. He'll keep the strike back for the next over. 5 overs completed. Run rate exactly 6 runs, 30 runs on the board. Lost 4 wickets.
Advantage CBCC at the moment. Asian Cricket Club 30 for 4 in 5 overs. Phillip to continue. Tentative push towards mid-off. You can sense that the batters want to free their arms. At the same time, they're aware that the wickets column is something that's hurting them. The body language of CBCC at the moment is like, nobody can get past us.
Well, it looks very confident out there. The moment they took that important frontline wickets, and Mohammad is too good with that variations. One more over left. Phillip is giving a very good company out there. In the air, chance, no fielder there. It's going to go all the way to the fence. 3 fielders. Just managed to get a couple of runs. 32 for 4.
Oh yeah, 3 fielders giving chase, and they keep it to 2. Streaky edge there for Zubair. He's looked very tentative. Khurram has consumed 10 deliveries for only one run. That's where the problems are not adding up to. The dot ball percentage is increasing. That's how the pressure is mounting as well on the chasing side. Firmly driven.
It's all happening there. Wanted to go for it. It was a good looking shot straight to the stump. Was Fortunately, I wanted to get a small touch with the hand on the bowler. Philip has done really well. He's given a very good support there to Mohammed. He is bowling his third over as well. So both these bowlers completed 3 overs each. Philip and Mohammed. 5.3, 32 for 4. Another one towards the square leg. Yes, they need to run hard. It's good running between the wickets.
I've just liked the body language of CBCC. Like the way the fielder came in, went for a direct hit from the boundary line, just reminding the batters that they need to be on their toes and this chase is not an easy one for them. CBCC, the bowlers, the batters, the fielders, bringing in a lot of intensity and spark in the middle. Asian Cricket Club have to work for this runs, work for the target of 160. Philip has been very impressive into his third over, conceded only 13 and a wicket as well. 126 needed, that required run rate getting close to 9 and over. Shot of the evening.
It's a boundary. I mean, it was inside out. It's a proper cricketing shot. You can see this kind of shots when you watch an international match. Just went through that. Look at that. Using the body weight, and it's everything as per the book.
Absolutely, full extension of the arms, getting to the pitch of the ball, getting underneath that one, playing straight in the V, improvising, making good use of the field restrictions in the final over of the power play. A top shot here by Zubair. He can bat for sure. He just needs to spend some time in the middle.
Absolutely. The last delivery in this over.
This time he gets a top edge, not a convincing shot, but that will go the distance as well. 4 runs, so back-to-back boundaries. And Asian Cricket Club are trying their best to get to that total of 159. Was in no position whatsoever to pull it, but went through with the shot, and over the wicketkeeper is always going to be safe.
And because of the pace generated in the last delivery, it's going to go all the way the third man region for a boundary. Much needed one. A welcome boundary for the batting team. Zubair 15 from 14. Khurram is just 1 from 10. It's all happening here in Zayed Cricket Ground, Doha, Qatar. A late night cricket match is progressing here between two teams. The first one of this tournament, Pro League Ramadan Cup T20, brought to you by QCA, Qatar Cricket Association. And this beautiful cricket ground, Masjid. And the fantastic weather continues here in Qatar. It's pretty cold out there in the middle. Once again, you got to give credit to the people behind to make this such a fantastic pitch surface as well. Iqbal Hussain into the attack. Khurram 1 from 10. Is he going to definitely try to play a few big shots against the new bowler just been introduced by the captain Zahir? Leg side, he has to reload this one. It's a wide to start the proceeding for Iqbal Hussain. The record run rate is shooting up at this moment, 8.36. Good delivery, slightly on his pad, leg side. What they need now is big boundaries. They can't afford to waste more time. It's going to be 9 runs per over. Another big over. They need at least 10 to 12 runs per over from now. It's quite possible they are not losing the hopes here. They need one big partnership will definitely put them into the driving seat. Well left, it is swinging away from the left hand batter. Beautiful piece of bowling again, Iqbal Hussain.
Give me 2 minutes.
Well driven. Protection out there. Long off region. Just for a single. Now the small little partnership what they need between these two guys, Khurram and Zubair. Exactly what we have seen in the last innings. Aslan and Asad created that around 80 to 90 runs partnership after losing that of 2 important wickets up front. Let's play towards the square leg just for a single. The first outing of for these two teams in this big tournament, Pro League Ramadan Cup T20 tournament, progressing here in the Nasad Cricket Ground, Doha, Qatar. The 7th over, 8.55 record run rate. And Iqbal Hussain is taking his own time to bowl this. The batter is not ready. Zubair, the left-hand batter, 16 from 16, striking at the rate of 100 runs, 100 at this moment. On the other hand, Khurram struggling to get runs. Well played, very watchful there. He'll get a single. Is he going to come back? The rotating the strike is very, very important. As we know that we are in the 7th over, they're having 47 runs. Just a few deliveries after that power play. They have runs on the board. Can't afford to lose any more wickets. They need a big partnership. As pushing towards for another single, he'll keep the strike back for the next over. So 48 for 4. 13 overs remaining. They need 112 runs to win this match. Asian Cricket Club, led by Awais Malik. Let's look at the bowling card. Mohammad Murad, 3 overs, 20 and 3 wickets. An economic rate of 6.67. It's an unbelievable figure for him. In 1 over he grabbed 2 wickets. Philip, 3 overs, 21, 1 wicket. Iqbal Hussain just considered 6. And Abdullah Muhammad into the attack. The captain has decided to test his slow bowlers. After Muhammad's sensational performance with the ball, the middle orders will be tested here. Khurram, 4 from 13. Straight away, big uphill. Umpire shaking his head. A fraction of a second just looked like it is going to go. Was there any edge, or is it going to above the off stump? On this occasion, he'll find the single toward the square leg again. Abdullah Muhammad continues. .49 for 4 after 7.2. Oh, that's a good effort there. The covers could have been a very, very important catch. Let's looking like the body language of this team, CBCC. They have the game in their hand. Look at swings and misses. Is getting an edge behind the stump. $50 up for the team. Asian Cricket Club from 7.3. Make about 7.4 overs. Another one. So that over completed after 8. It's 50 runs on the board. The record run rate now moved to 9 runs, 9.17. If you look at the score comparison, it's the blue line have gone into the sky, and the red line is just trying to be par with the blue line. This looked like it started off really well, and from there, all of a sudden, that couple of wickets really pulled things off for the team, and they are now moving little down compared to the blue line. So 50 runs, 4 wickets. Iqbal Hussain to continue. To Zubair. Another push towards that covers region. It's a good field placement as well by the skipper. Zahir has done a fabulous job in terms of marshalling his troop really well. Look at that again, a bit of turn for the right-hand batter. Luckily getting an edge of his bat, otherwise it would have been a plump leg before wicket. Another one straight to the bowler. He's not giving any width whatsoever for the left-hand batter to swing his arms. Got to give credit to this bowling department of this team. CBCC has been spot on. Look at the variation. He is bowling exactly wicket to wicket. 4 consecutive dot deliveries. I've seen a wicket maiden from Mohammed. 2 wickets on this occasion. Iqbal Hussain. Can he deliver 2 more? On this occasion, he will get a single. Now 9.76, and right after this over, the run rate is going to go up to 10. Now the dot ball to complete this over. Well done again. 9 overs completed is almost the halfway mark. They managed to get only 51 from the remaining 11 overs. More than 100 runs required, which is going to be tough, especially having lost the frontline batters. It's all up to these 2 guys. Zubair Ali, 18 from 24. We saw a couple of big shots from this man. And Khurram Shahzad is being struggled in this initial deliveries, managed to get 5 from 18. Can he give a good company out there? Abdullah to continue. Push towards a single. Long on region. Has been a very good performance, a disciplined performance from the bowling department of this team, CBCC. Well controlled by the skipper, Zahir. Asking the question, it's an easy one for the umpire. No hesitation, raises finger, wicket goes. There is a play across the line and had no connection whatsoever. The bat, and he has to depart on this occasion. It's a very clever delivery. Abdullah Muhammad produced a wicket here. Have a look at this one. It's a slow one. They played through the line and beaten completely. Tried to go for a sweep. Leg before the wicket. So half of the man is already in the dugout. 52 for 5. Khurram has been struggling there. 19 deliveries, just managed to get 5 runs. So Abdullah Muhammad is coming to the party here again. All the bowlers have done really well. They have taken half of the men back to the dugout.
Oh yes, Asian Cricket Club in serious trouble right now, and CBCC well and truly believe they have that 1 foot across the finishing line, and that will certainly augur well for their confidence going into the tournament. Remember, we are talking about cricketers who are plying the professional trade right now in Qatar cricket. The Pro League will feature some of the finest cricketers in the country, and we are seeing their skill on display as well. And at the moment, Abdullah Muhammad in his very second over has got his first wicket. 2 for 1 for him. Amir joined Zubair, has looked good this evening.
Yeah, after a fantastic bowling performance by this man Amir, this comes out to bat. He needs to believe on his strength. It's not given away. They can still win this match, but they need a big over. They need at least 10 to 15 runs per over from now onwards. Zubair is looking good, 19 from 25. Somebody needs to give him a good company out there in the middle.
The problem here for the chasing side is that required run rate is over 10 at the moment, and that's what will be playing on their mind. You could sense that they're looking for the big hits, and now with the spinner in operation, they'll want to fancy their chances, Shelza.
Absolutely. I think spinners have done really well. They kept this head very cool, and they never went for any extra runs. Couple of odd boundaries, otherwise they've been very, very disciplined with their bowling.
Oh yes, be it Mohammed, be it Philip, or this time around Abdullah as well. They've kept things very tidy. QCA Ramadan Cup 2023 Day 1, match number 1 in the Pro League as well. We have quite a few matches lined up in the next 15 to 16 days, as many as 30 games to be played. There's so much to look forward to, and what an opportunity for the cricketers as well in the country.
Yes, as you rightly mentioned, we are going to feature some of the best cricketers who plays in different formats. And Qatar, all are coming here in this beautiful ground, beside the cricket ground in Doha, Qatar. It's live worldwide. Another one. Loud appeal behind the stump. The bowler was not interested. Abdullah Muhammad, having a look at his body language, he was just enjoying there in the middle. He completed his 2 overs, 4 runs, and a wicket for a spinner.
Oh yes, wonderful start for him. Everyone has been tidy this evening. Mohammad Murad, Philip Joseph, Iqbal Hussain, and everybody has been amongst wickets. But Mohammad Murad has been the pick of the bowler, 3 for 20 in his 3, a maiden as well. Certainly a contender for the player of the match. Can't discount the batting performances as well. They're going at a run rate of 5.40, and the required run rate is certainly above 10 at the moment, which will add its pressure. Well, just talking about the opportunities, just talking about the growth of Qatar cricket, well, you've got to also credit the tournament director, Christopher Raja. He's come in with a new set of plan, and he believes that the domestic cricketers of Qatar need a platform, need a springboard for the aspirations, and he's been instrumental in providing them with something like the Ramadan Cup, and also a lot of tournaments being organized at the junior level. And this is something Christopher believes that will augur really well for the growth of Qatar cricket in the coming years. Well, kudos to him for a wonderful effort.
Absolutely, no doubt, it was a great initiative. As a true leader, it's not very easy to pull off this kind of big cricket tournament, especially of playing very far from this city. You got to get all your players on time. I think Mr. Christopher Raja has done a fabulous job in terms of conducting this very professionally.
Yes, and everybody, it's been a team effort, I'm sure, from the match officials to the ground staff, headed by a very strong governing body in the Qatar Cricket Association. Well, they're certainly giving it all they can to boost the cricket in the country. Oh, looks to go big as he middled it. Oh, almost pouched as well. And for a moment it looked like that was a straightforward catch being put down.
One more catch has been put down. So few more catches has been put down this evening. Few of them were very, very easy, but they pulled up something. About 2 of them was very tough. It was great effort in the previous match as well. Now it's Mohammed. 10 overs completed, 55. Now the run rate required is 10.68. Goes big. Has he got enough? No, straight to the man there, making no mistakes. And another wicket goes here. Try to beat them. There's Iqbal out there in the middle, not making any mistake whatsoever. Straight to him. Didn't have to move at all. Another wicket goes here.
Just could not get the distance on this. Felt he got the toe end of the bat. For a moment it looked like it was travelling, but very nicely judged in the deep. That was at long on. Wicket there for Mohammed. He'll be delighted. He gets a wicket in his very first over. Well, all the bowlers, Shelza, are having a field day in the middle.
Absolutely. I mean, they are all enjoying out there in the middle. That's kind of a start. Your main strike ball is given to your team, and after that, You just have to bowl. You have to stick to your basics. That's what exactly even Mr. Muhammad even came out to bowl. He was stick to the basics straight away to the fielder in the boundary line, making no mistakes. Straight to him. It's a big boundary over there, 65 to 70 meters. In fact, the biggest part of the ground is behind the stump, 70 meters.
Yeah, the longest part of the boundary, as they say, sometimes the cow corner as well has that extended angle to make it one of the longest parts. But at the moment, this chase seems to be very long here for Asian Cricket Club. 6 down, 55 on the board, and that required run rate is touching 11. Slams it through the extra cover region. Work to do for the field at long off. And a very good throw in the end.
I need to find boundaries. They have no other ways to go if they want to get through the line. Zubair 21 from 27. He's on strike, left-hand batter. Can he get some lasty blows to give some hopes for this team? It's quite possible as long as he is there.
Gives the charge once again, slightly cross-batted, horizontal bat shot straight to the fielder at long on. They understand the importance of finding the big hits, and at the moment they've just not been able to do it at a fair clip.
It's not about one man. They need to find the partnership. The opposition team moved to that 159 is because of two big partnership in the middle. This is where they lacked this important partnership when they were chasing down this huge target.
Oh, this time he's got underneath that one, but it's been put down. It should have been pouched. The batsman survives.
It was almost going to go for the boundary. I think he has done really well. Has kept his foot while he was catching that ball. It's only 1 run.
And that's poor running.
It's very poor running. 1 run. The longest part of this ground is almost a boundary. Hello, full toss asking the question. Umpire raised his finger and no hesitation whatsoever. As a juicy full toss, a low full toss, you could have just placed it toward the square leg.
Well, that's what you do when, that's what happens when you bowl a slow delivery. That change-up foxing Zubair, playing a little too early on this occasion. The batter felt that the ball was just angling down leg, but the umpire thought otherwise. Another wicket falls. Wicket number 7 goes for Asian Cricket Club. And CBCC are inching towards that finishing line. Zubair departs for 22 of 29.
That's a big wicket as well. The only hope is remaining for this team was Zubair, but has to depart on this wicket. The clever bowling. 4 runs, 2 wickets. Muhammad came from nowhere and has produced this sensational spell here. Muhammad. Now all the eyes were on Muhammad Murad for that beautiful first 2 overs. But look at this man. Muhammad produced another wicket, 4-4-2. Quite unbelievable figure for someone who comes out to bowl. The 11th over. Not in the power play. The opposition team is almost losing the hope here. $58 for 7. A new batter joined there, Muhammad Ikramullah. Now the bowlers will have to play some big shots. And Jasim, 2 new batters in the middle. And Muhammad continues. What a spell from this man from nowhere. Muhammad, 4 runs and 2 wickets. Now Abdullah Muhammad.
for the reverse, and look at that for power. That's a reverse flat 6. What a shot by Jasim. That's sheer power and audacity in the middle.
Yes, Jasim, isn't it too late for Jasim to come and play such a kind of a glorious reverse sweep? And it's all the way. It's beaten that even everyone outside the park. It's unbelievable hitting. It
For a
looks like a power hit, a lot of power behind this shot.
audacious hitting, for a batter to just walk in and play a reverse sweep flat batted 6, just goes to show his frame of mind and what he can dish out on the given day. That certainly was a very, very special moment with the bat. Into minds. Oh, that's poor cricket. Poor cricket. And in the process, they steal a single.
Yes, that's what happens. He has nothing to lose, and Jasim can show his skills in this 11th over, 12th over, in fact, still require 95 runs. Muhammad Ikramullah bowled really well. This is going to be the testing time for his batting against Abdullah Muhammad. 11 for 1 from 2.2 has done exceptionally well in the bowling department. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And look at the keeper is standing very close to the stump. What they need is another 3 wickets to win this match for CBCC. Now they'll sneak a single. Another one, but just not able to get the single he wanted. 94 of 8.1. The required run rate is shooting now 11.5. Jazim. Let's push towards the point. He'll have to go back. There's no single there. That's a completion of another very good over by Abdullah Muhammad after 12, 66 for 7.
Asian Cricket Club 66 for 7 in pursuit of 160. That asking rate now close to 12. 3 wickets in hand, and you'd want to believe CBCC are well and truly ahead in this contest. Oh, wrapped on the pads. Huge appeal, shy at the stumps. Everything happening over here.
As we are in the 13th over, still required 94 runs from the remaining 7.5. Now the record run rate is 12. And Mohammed 4 runs, 2 wickets. Chance direct hit would have been interesting.
And I just wonder what was going through Jasim's mind. That's because he didn't even bother sliding that bat in. It was as if he was strolling in a park. And had that ball ricochet off the stumps, it could have been the end of Jasim as well. How good have CBCC been this evening, Shelza? They've got everything right, all boxes ticked.
Absolutely. It was a bit of lazy running by Jasim. Has played one big shot. He is looking good. Can he get a couple of more? Look at that. Bottom hand. And all the way. Clearing the park. Outside this park. It's a brilliant hit. Absolutely gorgeous hitting from this man, Jasim. And we just mentioned about his power.
Well, he picked up the slow delivery very easy. That was the back of the hand delivery. Enough time for him to go back on the back foot and go with that swivel and go over the mid-wicket region.
Just looked like he was anticipated a slow delivery from the bowler. It's all about reading the mind of the bowler. He's going to come and bowl a slow delivery. And Jasim was too good. Had enough time to play that towards the mid-wicket. It was a juicy full toss. Has he got enough? A distance and height above that stand. Let's disappear one more time.
I'll tell you what, he's flexing his muscles in the middle. Back-to-back sixes, that's sheer power. One was short, he picked it up over mid-wicket, and this one was full. And he launches that over long on. Pressure on Mohammad. And Jasim is playing a gem of an innings, 21 of 8. And he's raising hopes of a comeback as well in this contest.
Absolutely. On the other hand, his partner Muhammad Ikramullah has to be there for the next 2-3 overs. If these two batters can bat this kind of lusty blows from Jasim, 79, that is the only issue with the batting team. There are plenty of runs required. 79 for 7. Only 3 wickets left. What CBCC is required. 3 wickets to win this match. Another one. I reckon it's a no ball call by umpire. Again overstepping. As a free hit. So Muhammad can throw his bat and try to go for a big shot. That will make him feel really good. On the other side, Jasim, 22 from 9 deliveries. Here we go. The free hit. Has he got enough? He got the height, not the distance. Couple of runs more. "77 runs from 7.1, 10.74. Muhammad Ikramullah, 4 from 5. Well played. It's a quick delivery. Is he going to come back? Good running.
Just feel that CBCC have lost focus and spark in the middle. There you can see Zaid, the captain, as well, not pleased with the effort of his boys in the middle. Seems to be a little livid with their performance in the last couple of overs. But what an over this has turned out to be. 18 runs coming off it. Much needed one. Take a look at that CBCC. Mohammad Asad getting 50 of 39. Mohammad and Ahmed in their 30s, 39 and 34. Awais 2 for 5 for him in his 10. But now in the chase, Jasim has just come and exploded in the middle. 22 of 9. Zubair took his time to get to 22 of 29. And what a start Mohammad had. 3 for 20 for him. He was on a hat-trick as well and almost pulled off a hat-trick. The umpire didn't really believe that there was a third wicket in store when he appealed for an LBW. It's been a brilliant effort this evening by CBCC, just losing focus in the last couple of overs. An Asian Cricket Club just trying hard to come back into the contest.
Absolutely. Abdullah Muhammad 12 for 1 from his 3 overs. He's a clever operator. He's taken that important wicket in the middle to Jazim.
Batting with an open stance, sensing that he's just going to throw his bat towards the mid-wicket region, and that's exactly what he does. Gets height on it. Has he got the distance? Not really. Falls short of the fielder. He'll be desperate for the second one. Oh, this may have just hit the wicketkeeper as well. An awkward bounce, and he seems to be in pain and discomfort. He'll need some medical attention.
Struggling at this moment. It is awkward bounce created to his arm. Wicketkeeper was trying to grab that ball. Unfortunately, it's a very awkward bounce. Jasim is almost every delivery is trying to launch those big sixes of nothing to lose. Only 3 wickets away. They just have 3 wickets. A lot of runs required to win this match for Asian Cricket Club. On the other hand, CBCC started believing that they'll win this match. The last 2 overs been a bit lazy, as Mikhail just mentioned. Captain is not very pleased with the performance in the ground field. 88 for 7. Welcome back. Game continues. Abdullah Muhammad. Another very good shot. It's a good effort there. Well fielded. At mid-off region, Muhammad Ikramul trying to sneak a single and bring back Jassim into the crease. That will do. He'll take the single and Jassim is back. He's going to definitely throw his bat now. Anything outside the ground, that's what he'd be targeting, his favorite areas in this ground. Clear the boundary and the mid wicket. It's the right hand batter looking very solid out there in the middle. Jassim. Asking the question, is attempting a reverse sweep, completely beaten. Has played one from the very first ball he faced in this innings. It was a treat to watch, all the way clearing the boundary. Abdullah Muhammad, 2 deliveries left in this over. Very carefully, he is going to sneak a single on this occasion. Brilliant piece of bowling again. Right on the money. Abdullah Muhammad completed his score of 4 overs, 17 runs and a wicket. That's good bowling again. Jassim Khan and Muhammad Ikramul were in the middle. 26 from 12 for Jassim, and Muhammad, it's on 7. They have only 3 wickets left. On the other hand, the fielding team led by Zahir CBCC, I would believe from now they're sensing a victory now. I just need 1 wicket of Jassim. That's what they need to come back to the match. Has played a couple of very good shots. Muhammad Ikramul facing Abdullah Muhammad again. I beg your pardon. Iqbal Hussain to his 3rd over, just considered 7 from the first 2 overs he bowled to Jassim. It's going to be a good contest. He's going to definitely throw his bat against Iqbal. Shot. Has he got enough? Has he got enough? Don't think so. It's given straight to the man, that making no mistake. Made a good sound of the bat, but just not able to beat that man at the boundary line. A wicket goes here, and very, very important wicket of Jassim. He was playing well. 12 deliveries, 26, and Iqbal Hussain, 7 overs. Got a wicket here. He tried to go for that big shot. It was in there for a long time, and mid-wicket fielder making no mistake. So it's 2. Goes for a big shot. Find the fielder there, protection there. Again, the mid-wicket region. The 2 fielders in deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, long on, long off, protecting the boundaries. Well bowled and well played as well. Two deliveries left in this 15th over. No ball called by umpires. Another no ball. The left-hand batter, Muhammad Ikramul, needs to find the big shot from this next delivery. It's going to be a free hit. Has he got enough height and distance waiting for the umpire's call? It's a maximum. It's a gorgeous looking shot. The left-hand batter swinging his arms right in the middle of the bat, using the pace of the ball and clearing the boundary over that mid-wicket region for a good-looking 6. I move to 100, team 100 for Asian Cricket Club, finally getting into 100 in the 14th or 15th over. They lost 8 wickets. Straight to the bowler. 15 overs have been bowled. Exactly 100 runs. Lost 8 wickets. 60 runs from the remaining 5 overs. 12 runs per over. That's what the Asian Cricket Club is required. Have only 2 wickets left.
They need another 60 runs in 30 deliveries. It's 2 runs every delivery, Shelza. Easier said than done. In the com box, we can always make it look very easy. It's about going and delivering in the middle. And when the odds are against you, it really calls for a lot of character. Captain Zahir introducing himself into the attack. 2 wickets away from victory in this first encounter of theirs. There's some turn as well, and that's why you've got to commend the curators. Everybody has something in it. The pacers, the batters, the spinners. With a left-handed batter in operation, it's the best option to go with an offie.
Yes. Now look at that bounce created. It's a very slow bowler, captain himself into the attack, but still create lots of bounce in that surface.
And because of the breeze, you'll see some drift as well. This time flatter, quicker. And this is not going to help Asian Cricket Club. Yes, they've done well to crawl to 100, but if they have to get to 160, they'll have to fly from here. Turn and bounce, you mentioned that, Shelza. What a wicket this has turned out to be. As many as 80 overs, and it is still playing true.
This captain is bowling a very good over here. 4 consecutive dots. Another one, almost similar to the last delivery. He's bowling in exactly the direction, almost. It's a repetition of deliveries. On this occasion, just pushed. It's a maiden over. He completed his over within no time. 6.25. Still require 60 runs. Look at the batting card. Muhammad Azad 50. Was superb innings from this man. The previous one, Muhammad Azlan as well. Couple of 30s there. Wise Amir was too good. They got into 159. Here we go. Iqbal Hussain to his last over.
He's taken that on the full. Very nicely fielded in the deep as well. Will keep it to a couple of runs. But that ball was travelling.
Very quick deliveries. Iqbal has bowled few very quick, slow run up. As actions too good. Look at that. Again, it's a little edge. The ball is going, traveling towards that boundary line. So consider 2 runs. We are already in the 17th over. Plenty of runs required. 56 from 3.3. Another very good delivery, just not able to get into the middle of the bat. Two balls to complete this over, around the 17th.
Yes, it's been a very good performance by CBCC this evening. Another single, just playing it with soft hands, but that's not going to really help Asian Cricket Club. Yes, they can only delay the inevitable. The fact remains is that they're falling short in this chase, and with 2 wickets in hand, they're only playing catch up from here on. I spoke about they've been very impressive this evening. Well, I'll correct myself. They've been very impressive this morning as well, Shelza. It's almost 2.
It's 1:45 in Qatar. A great commitment. All the players here as well playing late night cricket after 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Another day of Ramadan starting here in Qatar exactly by 4.
Oh, he's gone down on his knees. Has he got the distance on this? Not really. He's found the fielder. Very good catch in the deep. Kept his eyes on the ball. Come out there with that catch, and a wicket for Captain Zahiruddin. He bowled a maiden over in his very first over, and this time around in the very first ball of his second over, he gets a wicket. Wicket number 9 here for Asian Cricket Club.
The captain had plenty of options, including himself into the attack. Zahiruddin looked very confident during this tossing ceremony as well. The moment he was looking very confident. I was batting first. He said we are going to make some runs, and his bowlers have done a tremendous job. Tahir, the last one, and Zahiruddin 1.1. We are in the 18th over. New batter there, Tahir. 55 runs more required. Goes, oh, it's a drop catch. There was a slip in place for the new batter. An absolute sitter, he dropped. Easy catch has been put down. Got an edge there. He's going to run. So Zahiruddin, skipper, considered his first run in the second over. 1-4-1. Catch was the call. One bounce to the fielder there. Played very carefully, just defensive shot. Zahiruddin completed his 2 overs, 1-4-1. 2 more overs remaining in this innings. 54 runs required.
Murad, who was brilliant early in the day, scalping 3 wickets in his very first spell, comes back into the attack. Just the one final wicket. Can he make it 4 and cap off a wonderful evening? Starts off with a loosener down leg. 2 runs coming off that delivery. He'll have to re-bowl it. Umran and Tahir in the middle. 52 needed in 18 deliveries. Who will play the role of an Andre Russell in this situation?
When Andre Russell comes at this situation, I wonder he can do this job for the team. It's too quick. It's not able to deal with that quick deliveries. Muhammad Murad, 22 for 3. Very good bowling again from Muhammad. Can he get one more wicket and take his tally to 4 wickets?
Swing and a miss. Just about throwing his bat at virtually everything. Absolutely brilliant effort this evening by CBCC.
Almost got into the stump. Final last second he played the shot. A smile on everybody's face. It's the last delivery of this over. Make a pardon, 2 deliveries left. The first one was wide. Asking the question, umpire said no. Towards legs time. Now the final one of Muhammad Murad's spell, 23-4-3. Can he finish it off in style with the wicket? And that's going to be the end of this match if he can grab one wicket from the last delivery. Otherwise we have to wait for one more over. Again, I reckon it's his edge, maybe. That's over, completed 4 overs, 23-4-3. A contender for the man of the match, Muhammad Murad. 5.75. Last over. Knocked him over. That's the end of this. Zahiruddin skipper. It's taking another wicket. 1-4-2. It comes to an end. The victorious team, CBCC, winning it quite convincingly. And the Asian Cricket Club was completely outplayed by the team. Got to give credit to those two frontline batters, and Muhammad Murad with 3 wickets for 23 runs, pick of the bowler. Congratulations, CBCC. The captain would be really pleased. Zahir there. Comes to an end of this first match between CBCC and Asian Cricket Club over here in Nazad Cricket Ground, Doha, Qatar. Thank you so much, all the viewers. Let's have a look at the batting card. Muhammad Mirza 8 from 6, Inamul Haq none, Awais Malik captain 6 from 5, Zubair played a good innings 22 from 29, Basid Malik got out from the very first ball, Khurram Shahzad 5 from 19, Amir Farooq 1, Jasim Khan played a bit of cameo but not enough to get them through the line, and Muhammad Ikramul 19, Omar Hussain 3. That's the batting card. The bowling is too good. Muhammad Murad 4 overs 23-3, Philip 3 overs 21-1, Iqbal 4 overs 22-4-1, Abdullah Muhammad 4 overs 17, it's brilliant. Muhammad Irshad 2 overs 23, and captain coming to bowl the last 2 overs 2.1, 1 maiden, 1 run and 2 wickets. That's how they won convincingly. Let's quickly get back to the
match summary. We'll take a look at it. Batting first, CBCC. Rather, they were put into bat first. They were propelled by a very fine 50 from Mohammad Asad, 50 of 39. Ahmad Azlans and Mohammad got to double figures, 39 of 24 and 34 of 22. Gave them that much needed respectability as they got to 159 for 9. Awais was wonderful with the ball, taking 2 for 5 in that 1 over. In the chase, well, it was only sparks of brilliance, but nobody could convert their starts into credible scores as Asian Cricket Club fell short by 50 runs in this chase of theirs. Jasim Kim played a cameo of 26 of 13, Zubair 22 of 29 and Mohammad 19 in 18. But the man who made the difference with the ball for CBCC was Mohammad, 3 for 23 in his first spell, and that pretty much broke the back of Asian Cricket Club. So confirmation, CBCC winning the first fixture in the Pro League T20 match, beating Asian Cricket Club by 50 runs. We certainly have a few honours to be given as well in the presentation ceremony. We'll come back to you in a very short time from now.
First match of this Pro League T20 2023 just happened here. We had a fantastic first match between CBCC and Asian Cricket Club. First of all, I would like to welcome Mr. Christopher Raja, right here, the tournament director, right here to the dais. He's going to give away the man of the match, the one man who was sensational with his batting. The first 50 of this tournament. Please put your hands together for Mohammad Azad, if you can come and collect your man of the match award. That's a fantastic batting display. 3 big sixes towards the mid-wicket. It was a treat to watch him batting. Mohammad Azad from Sri Lanka has grabbed this man of the match, and it's a great honor. You are the first person to hit the 50. How do you feel this ambience? It's pretty cold out there in this ground. How was there in the batting in the middle?
Never expected this weather actually, and playing after a long time here in Misaid. So I just wanted to adapt to the conditions first. Didn't want to go after the bowling from ball number 1. So just wanted to spend some time and then capitalize on it. And it feels very good to score 50 and to contribute to the team on the first game itself.
Yes, I saw that you started off little slowly, but in the middle you just accelerated everything. And a couple of big shots towards the mid-wicket, a flick of the wrist, and the wind kind of helped you as well to clear the boundary.
Yeah, our main aim was to look where the wind is and to go with the wind, score runs more with the wind. And we had a plan, where our team had a plan, so we stick to it. And it's mainly what we wanted to do is just stay there and adjust to the conditions first, because it's a brand new tournament and we don't know how the pitch is going to behave. So just stay there, spend some time, and then accelerate at the end.
Many congratulations, man. It's wonderful to watch you there in the middle. Thank you so much, and all the best for the rest of the tournament. That's all from the presentation ceremony we have. We'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. sharp. Thank you so much.